The saying goes, they don't make them like this anymore. Look at it. The R107 has a face. A long squared off front end. Headlights set deep like a pair of eyes that are just staring into your soul. The grille, a mouth, tight-lipped, serious, and definitely stern. But then the tail is honest, a sign of quiet desperation, bearing the purpose without complaint. I've never ever seen so much emotions in a front end of a car. This car has a presence, like someone who's been through a lot, seen the world and come out from the other side strong, steady, and still standing. I bought this because it speaks to me, because I see something in it. And that's exactly why the first person I asked to join me on this 3,000-mile journey to bring the car to its new home in LA from North Carolina was Sam, my father-in-law. He rode with me for the first stretch from Charlotte to Nashville. But before I tell you guys more about him, I didn't just buy this car for nostalgia. You see, the R107 wasn't a trend. It was a legacy. It was in production for 18 years, the longest any SL body ever lasted. Not because Mercedes-Benz was lazy, but because they got it right the first time. Mercedes built the R107 in the 1970s, but to me, it embodies the boldness of the 80s. It wasn't sculpted by wind, it was shaped by confidence. It wasn't just a convertible. It's considered by many the greatest and the last great grand touring roadster. Interior-wise, it's defined by quiet luxury, before the term even meant anything. Something that newer cars struggle so hard to capture. It's built for long journeys, fast highways with the endurance to go the distance. Before the Islamic Revolution, if you were Persian and you had the means, you drove a Benz. The Mercedes-Benz brand has become so embodied in the Persian culture that the word Benz has become a slang for excellence. They say they don't make them like this anymore. I know someone like that. He's 88 years old, looks 68, feels 48, and thinks as sharp as a 28-year-old. To start from the beginning, he's the youngest of 9 kids with a big age gap difference. He lost his mother at age 14 and his father had a stroke at 16. He raised himself. He has 2 undergraduate degrees in education and business administration. He also has a master's degree in guidance and counseling in education, a separate MBA from Tehran University, and then he was sent as the only representative from Iran to get his United Nations certificate IIEP, International Institute of Educational Planning, in Paris. But he simultaneously studied for his PhD at Paris 8 University, Economics of Education. He completed his United Nations certificate and learned French, but he never finished his PhD because that is exactly when the Islamic Revolution started and the funding to his program stopped. In Iran, he was a professor of sociology at Tehran University. He was also responsible for Iran's national university entrance exam called Concours. Imagine the SATs, but taken by the entire country at the exact same time once a year. He was the 4th element in many major construction projects in oil and gas, and on the side, he designed and built residential properties in Tehran. Then, in 1994, at the height of his distinguished career, at the tender age of 57, he decided to start fresh. He moved to America so his youngest daughter, my wife, could have a better future. He taught himself English from a dictionary, started selling life insurance, then health insurance. At age 77, he passed his Series 63, Series 6, Series 66, and Series 7, and he became a financial advisor. He officially retired 3 years ago at the age of 85. But that doesn't mean he stopped. No. He's busier than ever. He owns and self-manages half dozen buildings in Los Angeles. He actively trades futures markets, and 4 years ago, At age 84, I personally helped him set up his crypto wallet. Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore. You know, his name says it all. Sohrab Rostami. In Farsi, it's perhaps the most intimidating name a father-in-law could have. Sohrab and Rostam are two legendary characters from Ferdowsi's Shahnameh, two world champion warriors, a father and son, who through faith and bad luck ended up fighting to the death, only for the father to realize moments too late that he has just killed his own son. He works out twice a day, weight training, swimming, Zumba, and cycling classes. Still to this day, if anyone asks to move a table or a chair or a suitcase in the house, he's the first one to stand up. He has 3 daughters, 6 granddaughters, and no son. And as for me, my father never moved to United States. So we have what neither one of us really had, a father, a son. And if you ask, how's our relationship? There's only one word to describe it: Benz. I bought this car because it speaks to me. Because when I look at it, I don't just see a machine. I see something, or maybe someone. I intend to drive it, use it, and put miles on it because that's what it was built to do. In the next episode, from Nashville to Oklahoma City, I pick up a complete stranger, the CEO and founder of vidIQ, because we're launching a new startup together and we had never met in person. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comments.